Okay, welcome back. Dr. Ashiru, you were trying to make the point on when you pay as a member of a political party.
Yeah, you see, when you pay as a member of a political party, which used to be the tradition in the past, nothing mobilizes you more than that, because you want to go where your money is. But today what you find is the other way around. You know, in those days when we had semblances of political parties, party membership, you pay your dues, you wear your party first cap, which you bought, you help generate funds, you get the point, for the political party, and then you own it. But today you just find, you know, money bags, people who had either made money in the military, you talked about military going, those who are really spending money in Nigeria's pseudo-democracy, if I borrow Prof's conceptualization, are those who've made in the Nigerian balance enough money. Even in the Ekiti election, those who are contesting will get a form for more than 5 million naira. That's in itself shooting out a huge number of very competent Ekiti indigents who may want to serve the Ekiti people. The upcoming Osun election, the form I read just this morning for APC is 5.5 million naira. Expression of interest.
And there's no guarantee that you would?
There's no guarantee that you win. And then, even a civil servant who had worked for 20 years cannot save up 5 million naira to pick a form, let alone...
And nothing stops him from contesting.
Let alone contest that election. So the point we are making is that if we're really serious about them, and there are laws against all of this.
No, but hold on. The Electoral Act, as amended, talks about the amount that's supposed to be paid for forms.
That's exactly where I'm going. So where is INEC here?
No,
and other relevant government agencies.
The Electoral Act talks about 10 million. I think now amended, it's been reduced to about 5 million for governorship.
What I'm saying is that...
So should it come down more?
If, take for example, I'm an Osun indigene, and I think that, look, I've read enough political science and enough theory.
Time to practice it.
And I want to practice it. And say, okay, I want to have a shot at the governorship seat in Osun State. Where do I get 5 million? And then, if I become desperate and get the money back, of course you know that already that government is in the pocket of those who have paid, because he who pays the piper dictates the tune. And we have seen it play out in Nigerian politics. In Anambra, Ngige was sacked from the government house by those we were told they had signed all kinds of agreement as to how to share government money when he becomes governor. So what I am saying is that if we're really serious about this democracy business, we need to redefine a number of things.
Okay, you said earlier, talking about mobilization, voter education. We see, at least in these recent campaigns going on in Ekiti, we see people come out. When it comes to rallies, you see, a sea of heads and you see people there. I would think that they know about elections. I want to believe that that's why they're out and following their political parties. Although I'm trying to understand, if you look at perhaps the population of people and how, for instance, the APC is having its rally and you see a lot of people, and then the same maybe next week, PDP is having a rally, and you also see a lot of people.
That crowd.
Is it that the people, in some way, they know about elections and they are yearning to hear from their candidates?
No, the crowd you see is rented.
All of those people.
They just pay them fees.
No, I don't think it will be fair on some people who may have gone there because they know that this is the political party I believe in, this is the candidate I want.
Except those who are either in government or friends of those who are in government, who are hoping that once the guy comes in, they're likely to be SA or SSA or SA to SA of SSA. every other person. You see rallies in Nigeria inviting popular musicians. Some are just there to listening to the popular musician. Kwamwan. Even in Ekiti, if you watch the 2 rallies, whether by APC or by PDP, there was a musician, there was a standby popular artist who's always beaming out all kinds of music, you know, blow by blow. Some are just there to listen to the guy. But majority of those
but
who come there,
they will also hear something about, you know,
what
the
do
election.
they tell them? What is the message? Whether from Fireme or from Fayose. Let's take Ekiti as a test case. Do you get to hear anything about government business, about policies, policy options, policy direction? You know, how they intend to solve any of the, you know, social problems that afflict us? All you hear is either throwing banters or abuses or yabbies at one another. And I tell you, I know there's nobody who is not hoping to gain from that government who goes to that rally without this time. You know, we are talking about stomach infrastructure. Now, this one is pocket infrastructure. Because to go to that rally, leaders of various, you know, association, market women, all of that, they even give them ashwebi now. And some, yeah, of course, even here on your channel, they go to a convention now. We hear how they mobilize them pocketfully to go to those to those conventions. So what will drive home my point is, if the sea of heads we see during rallies are people who are actually convinced about what's going on there. What happens on the day of election? When your crew goes round, at least in the history of recent election, they say this election is marred by apathy. So where are all those that are jumping and dancing and rallying, you know, before the election?
Okay, you said, sorry, Nyota. He said, what do they tell them? What do the politicians tell the people? It comes down to the ideology. Yes, when we ask political parties, and you can find them,